Marissa, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good to see you again. I can tell that you guys added some new things in this building. It's coming along nicely.
Yeah, I'm really liking it. Right now the expansion's on hold due to the weather. We can't really build with snow, but we're hoping once the snow clears up we can finish the final expansion by spring. We're adding in a little cafe and a lunch spot in addition to building on our coffee shop, so I'm really excited to be able to get coffee and food right at work rather than either leaving for lunch or getting it on my way into work.
Yeah, the coffee shop is very convenient. Actually, there's like a little bakery in there. I actually bought a little cinnamon bun there from.
Oh, those are some of my favorites. I love cinnamon rolls in the morning, and usually I get here about 7 a.m. and they're really fresh out of the oven, and perfect way to start my day.
Yeah, I know. I personally love cinnamon rolls. I eat them all the time.
I know. I'm also really glad in the expansion they're adding a gym, so after I eat my cinnamon roll after work, I can work it off. So.
Definitely. I didn't even know they were going to build a gym, so that's a new improvement.
Yeah.
But that aside, you called me about some business you guys want to take care of?
Yes, so our current provider, Farmers, is increasing their prices by 8%. So higher management asked me to bring you in to see if you guys had better prices. Like we talked about earlier, we're also just having some service concerns with Farmers in regards to their customer service and really how they're treating us. So we're really looking for a more cost-effective solution for our insurance needs, as well as someone who's willing. We are willing to pay more for better service. However, we're looking for that provider that's going to be within the ballpark with the best possible customer service, because it's so important with insurance that you have great customer service and that you're willing to work with us and provide for us when we need it.
Well, you'll be happy to know that Geico doesn't really have a super expensive policy as much as Farmers does, so you don't have to worry about too much of an increase in price range, and if there is, it won't be super large, But that is unfortunate that your current insurance supplier can't supply you with what you need right now, but I can't say that I'm not surprised. I'm surprised right now because insurance tends to go up this time of year, but it's obvious that the price increase is a problem for you guys. So is there anything else that you aren't happy with that maybe Geico could possibly help you with?
Definitely that customer service aspect. Like I said in our first meeting, we've had issues with claims just taking so long to get the payback from, and even, also not getting some things covered that we really thought were covered when we signed our contracts. So Farmers has a tendency to make very complicated, long contracts with a lot of hoops to jump through, and then you think something's covered, and then once it happens, you find out, it's not quite covered like we thought it was. We had a big flood in one of our basements, and it resulted in mold, and the flood insurance was covered, but we didn't have any insurance towards the mold, and that was just such a big expense, because once you get mold in a building, you have to get rid of it right away, otherwise it'll consume the whole building, and especially as we're expanding, we didn't want to have that issue. So that's really just been our biggest thing, is this customer service concern, as well as when we're negotiating the contracts, I feel like they've tried to undermine us a little and slip some things in that we don't necessarily realize. So we're looking for someone that has great customer service and is just transparent and honest with us, using those ethical practices and all that.
Yeah, Geico has a very, great customer service. We also have some new types of insurance that maybe your business would be interested in.
Wow.
We have what is called, what the most convenient way for us to help your business for protecting your business and physical assets, as well as your financial assets. So we have something called professional liability insurance, we have general liability insurance, and then we even have something that's called commercial auto insurance, which is maybe not be something you may be interested in, but it's something that we do provide.
All right.
So if you don't mind, I have some insurance papers and contracts that I can let you look over.
Oh, okay. Oh, I really like all of your different options. That's really nice. I feel like with Farmers, it's kind of, you just choose one and don't get to tailor it to yourselves as much. We're a growing company, and we have these expansions going on, so our insurance needs are a little unique at the moment with the construction going on and all of these things, so I really like all of your different options. That's really great.
Geico just likes to be upfront with what we provide for our customers. Like you said with Farmers, we don't want any funny business. We like to make sure everything is acceptable, it's tailored for you, it's your insurance, you know, we want to make sure everything's right for you. So that also goes a part of our customer service. So, if you would like, we could also go over some meeting dates. We could go over another meeting arrangement. It was awesome speaking with you in person.
Yes, it was so great. I'm definitely more of an in-person kind of speaker, so over the phone's great, but I love that you guys are willing to come in. Our current farmer's agent doesn't come in as often as you guys have. I feel like I've seen you guys more than I have my own insurance agent in the last month, which really speaks a lot to it. So I would love to schedule another meeting. I'll bring in one of my supervisors, and they will help figure this out, and they would love to see these numbers. If you could maybe bring in a more specific quote, that would be absolutely great, and then we can go from there.
No problem. I can bring in my assistant. We can go over all the, personal details and what you need, and we can go from there.
All right, what days work for you?
You can look this over and get back to me next week, and then we can go over, the more serious details in person.
All right, sounds great. I will take this, and I will give you a call around Monday.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too.